Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. I am Lou and this is your week ahead reading. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with you all. If it doesn't resonate, then please feel free to move forward respectfully to the next reader who may have a message for you at this time. Now we are looking at the week of the 9th to the 15th of November. During this week, we do have Friday the 13th, which is that divine feminine energy. It is, it's all about the divine feminine. It's about rising up, claiming your equal status with the masculine energy, etc. Being really in that feminine power, that loving, nurturing, generous power that the female does actually have. On that day, we do also have Mars going direct in Aries. Now, this is very much Mars in Aries. It's one of the planets, it's one of the signs that is ruled by Mars anyway. Very masculine energy, very masculine. So Friday the 13th will be about really balancing out the masculine and feminine energies at that time. We do also have the new moon in Scorpio. That's actually on Saturday the 14th, which I'm feeling with that one. That's probably more digging into the shadows, looking at the shadow work, etc. But let's get into this read and what we actually came here for, shall we? So call on the angels. Thank you, angels, for being with me, for loving and supporting and protecting as I bring these messages through. What messages of all messages are in the highest good for the collective to receive? For the 9th to the 15th of November, which messages above all messages in the highest good of all? Okay, so the main energy surrounding this week is the main on the floor. Okay, I've got it. So we have environmental awareness. So this could be talking about you getting involved in something to do with the environment. Save the whales, save the trees, just going out for walks in the countryside, being aware of where you are, being present in the moment while you're enjoying your walks, etc. It could be that you decide that while you're out, go and do some litter picking, etc. But I'm also feeling, in a way, this isn't just about the environment as a whole. This is the environment around you. So who's close? Who's in close proximity to you? Who is living within your home? Who is living within your community, etc.? What is the energy that is surrounding you at this time? This is very much that energy of looking where you are and what is surrounding you. What are you allowing to be around you? What is coming into you? This is, I'm feeling about putting up your boundaries, keeping your boundaries in place. Very much that energy of making sure that you're only filling your immediate environment with things that are good for you, things that are wholesome, things that feed your soul, things that make you sing. I'm feeling as well energy clearing. Make sure that you are smudging, make sure that you are cleansing yourself, make sure that you are just taking care of your aura, of your soul, doing things that are good for you. I'm feeling like there's probably a lot of negative energies around you at this time, and it's very much about you keeping up those boundaries that you need to keep up to keep yourself protected, to keep yourself safe. So let's go into the main cards. So we will ask for what is leaving. What is leaving at this time? What are we leaving behind the week of the 9th to the 15th? We have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is someone who's very clear. She's very able to manifest. She's very direct in her approach. Could sometimes be seen as being cold. But when this comes in as what's being left behind, I'm feeling it's more about the fact of where you have been lacking focus, where you're not sure, where you're not clear. With that energy healing, with the energy clearing, what I'm seeing this as this, in order to clear your mind, you're needing to clear the environment around you, making sure that everything that you are allowing within your space is in alignment with yourself. Clearing away those energies so that your mind can be clear, so it can be focused. And you're needing to be focused because at the moment you are balancing and juggling too much. There's too much going on in your life. You are wanting success in your life, but it's coming out reversed. And it's because you've got too much on your plate. This is the energy that is now shifting away from you. This is the energy you're moving away from because you're getting clear, you're getting focused, okay? You're seeing that with that environmental awareness, I'm feeling that it may be that you are taking on things that don't actually belong to you. Now, whether that is other people's thoughts and feelings through being empathic, etc., or whether that is just you are doing more than the lion's share of the work. It's like people around you are not putting in the effort when really they should be. And this is the energy that is leaving you behind. You are now starting to get more focused, more clear, more wanting to move forward, knowing what you are going for, etc. But it does come with clearing out what is actually blocking you. What are you juggling? What is that time consuming within your life that you can't get focused on where you are wanting to be going? So what energy do we have coming in this week? What energy do we have coming in? What's coming in? We have the Four of Wands. Okay, so this is that happy card. It is the card of marriage as well. But what I'm feeling from this is very much about foundations, about building your foundations, making them strong, getting them where you want them to be. I'm also feeling very much about feeling the magic in your life. This is a very fertile time. It's very ripe and very fertile for moving forward into the next stage. Where you have previously been stuck, that is now moving away because you've cleared the energy and you are now able to start building. I'm going to clarify. Let's just clarify this Four of Wands. That's what's coming in. Yes, you've been stuck in that devil energy, not being able to move forward, feeling trapped, etc. You're moving away from that energy and you're moving into the Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles, that's two queens here in this spread so far. Queen of Pentacles is very much a person who can juggle everything, that does can have like a home life and a career and be self-employed, can do everything. She is like a very feminine, nurturing energy. Again, just take that as an energy. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So this could be you, whether you are masculine or class yourself as masculine or feminine, etc. This I'm very much feeling is where you have decided, right, I can't stay trapped, because that devil energy is very much being trapped. Sometimes it is trapped in your own mind, as I was saying with this Queen of Swords card. Very much trapped in your mind, having lots going on and not being able to do everything. So this week I feel is very much the week where things start to get more organised. Things that are coming in to make things more stable. It's like maybe you are doing rotas, maybe you are doing lists, maybe you are just looking at your life and thinking, right, well, that is not serving me, I don't need that anymore, so I'm letting that go, etc. But this week I'm very much feeling that you are getting it all together, you're getting out of your mind, stepping out of your mind and stepping into that very balanced, loving, caring, controlling energy. But it's nice control. It's not sort of like using it to an extreme. It is sort of like you just getting hold of what you need to be doing and moving towards it. You are taking the reins of the horse and you're steering that horse where you are wanting it to go. What challenge could we be facing this week? What challenge could we be facing this week? Excuse me. The challenge is, we have the Seven of Cups, which is about confusion. I also see it about lots of opportunities. So it could be that you are swayed, you're not quite sure which way to go. It could be that while you're building these foundations, that you have got so many options available to you that you're not quite able to decide which one you are going for. And what we also have is this Three of Swords energy. It is reversed. So I'm feeling that this is sort of like things from the past, things that have hurt you in the past. They are starting to fall away, but they're still niggling you. It could be that you're being called to do some deep inner work. With this Queen of Swords, it's very much an energy of getting into your head and bringing out of your head what you need to. The environmental awareness, as I was saying about clearing your environment. Your body is your environment, your heart, your head, your aura, those around you, that is all part of your environment. So I'm just feeling very much that it's time to be working on your mind to cut the ties, to loosen them to the past, let them go. Recognize the opportunities and look for the ones that are going to work for you, because there are opportunities there. Don't be too much in your head, too worried about not being able to cope, not being able to bring things around, to change things, etc., that you miss the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. So what advice do we have? Further advice. There we go. Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is a triumphant new start. This is very much being clear in your mind. This is the sword of truth. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with those around you. Do what feels right for you. If you are doing it from a place of love, from your heart space, etc., then carry on doing it. Okay, this isn't talking about taking a sword and chopping away everything around you that does not serve you, or in a way that is, I'm hearing, brutal. Be gentle. There's a lot of feminine energy this week. Very strong, nurturing, loving, caring. Whatever you are cutting away from your life, do it with a sense of loving, caring, knowing that you may have had this journey so far where it's been part of your life, but now it's time to let it go kind of energy. But send it on with love. Move forward with love, because this is also triumphant success. Okay, if you can get clear, there's a lot of sword energy here, and it is about your mind being focused, knowing where you're going, knowing what works for you, and you are heading towards triumph. Just keep going, be clear, don't get caught up into those old patterns of disbelieving that things are going to change, disbelieving that you are capable of doing things, disbelieving that you are meant to have good things in your life, etc. Stay focused, but at the same time stay calm. It's very much a balanced energy this week. So let's have a final message. One final message for the week of the 9th to the 15th of November. Which one message above all messages is in the highest good for us to receive this week? There we go. Dark night of the soul. Life brings new meaning. So for some of you, you are going through an awakening stage. For others of you, this is sort of like just more. I always feel like with awakening, it's like different stages. You get to a certain place where you're nice and calm, and then it's almost like you go through it again to go to the next deeper level. And I'm feeling that this week, getting really, really clear, you are going to that next level. You are stepping forward. So let's read directly from the book. Card number 11 for those of you that are interested. Okay, and I will hold it just there for you. So we have dark night of the soul, healing crisis, life brings new meaning. The dark night of the soul is a deep-seated human experience that can be deeply traumatic, filled with sadness and melancholy. This is an incredibly trying time in the human experience, one filled with constant emotional turmoil, feelings of loss, instability, and darkness. Sometimes the most insignificant event can spiral an individual into a dark night experience. Like the straw that broke the camel's back, your soul has had enough. It may seem as if the world may be ending, but just as night turns into day, it is a cycle of renewal. Now you are becoming more aware of the ego and how it comes into play with your emotions, your physical drive and motivation, and how others interact with you. You may feel as though you are clouded in darkness, feeling emotionally broken and helpless in your life, feeling alone and isolated, that the world is broken and lost. This lonely, dark space can be difficult to navigate if you only have limited support network of close friends or family. Know that at any time you can reach out and talk to someone to shift through these challenges. Right now you may be experiencing feelings of deep depression, melancholy and sadness. That part of you has been lost to the world, never to be seen or heard from again. However, this is far from the truth. Nothing is ever truly lost. We just outgrow our own surroundings, environment, and personal interests. Like the Earth's cycle of the night, it is always darkest just before the dawn. Know that you will be emerging soon with a new lease on life and greater understanding of who you are as an individual. View this time now as a purification of the senses and spirit. You must face hidden memories, concerns, or stories that are lying beneath the surface if you wish to emerge enlightened, forever transformed by your experience. Stop and surrender to the universe. The affirmation is, I accept and create positive actions through the cycles of change. Okay, so it is talking there about the environment, about clearing your environment. It says, view this time now as a purification of the senses and spirits. Time to purify that environment that is around you. Time to purify your thoughts, your beliefs in yourself, where you are going, what you are headed for, etc. Look at what's around you, what's no longer serving you, what's holding you back, etc. This is a week that is, from the energies, I'm not saying it's going to be the easiest of week. It may be a bit trying, but 2020 has been trying to be. If you're in the UK, we have now gone into like semi-lockdown, haven't we? With the only change being that schools and universities are still open, etc. But other than that, we are pretty much in lockdown again. This could be pulling on your emotions. It could be making you go within yourself to bring out more. And that's what I'm feeling is happening at this time. You are now getting another wave of understanding about where you are, where you have been, what is important to you, because all our views are changing at this time. Look at the environment around you. What I'm also feeling is it's a time to beautify the environment around you. Take that time to be within the home, appreciate it, appreciate those that are around you. Look for changes, how things can change. Look for changes in people because people change too. It could be that you are expecting certain people to act certain ways because that's the way they've always acted. This is a time for you to see them for who they truly are now, because just as you are growing, they are growing too. But this week I'm feeling very much about the home, about your immediate environment, not the world as a whole. Look what's around you, look what's holding you back, look where your thoughts are trapping you, etc. Because you are heading towards this triumphant success. New, fresh start, new way of thinking. All the rubbish has been chopped away with this sword to leave just the truth. Leave your true, authentic self. Okay, so that is your reading. If you are liking, please remember that thumbs up. If you're wanting to and you haven't done so previously, please click on that subscribe button. Everything you need to know about me, about the channel, etc. is in the description box below, so please feel free to check it out. But having said that, take care of yourselves. Let's get ourselves into a place where we can move forward and start making changes in our lives. Okay, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.